What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my 1 year with a Moto 360 / 1 year with a smartwatch on Android Wear. So I can't really account for you guys who have Apple Watches, but from what I've heard, the stories are pretty much the same. So basically, I still have to charge the thing every single day. It's still getting a little bit slower each and every day, but at the same time, it does keep track of certain things for me that I otherwise would have to waste battery on my phone to keep track of. So I'm going to start with my 3 biggest pains. First of all, I hate leaving Bluetooth on both this device and of course the phone itself. So when I go and leave Bluetooth on, basically it kills the phone battery, and since I'm on Android, I don't get that amazing battery life when it comes to optimizing it for Bluetooth. If you're on an iPhone, you know that you could leave 3G, GPS, Bluetooth, mobile data, Wi-Fi, and 70 other things on, and your battery life will be pristine. If you leave that many things on Android, you will get about, 30 seconds of battery life. Yay, Android. Nothing against Android though, I am an Android user. Number 2 on the list is of course the overall feel of the smartwatch. Now it is a little bit bigger than your average watch, unless you're comparing this to say a Tag Heuer, or maybe you're comparing this to a Rolex, which a lot of people did put Rolex watch faces on their smartwatch. So of course, I'd say overall the screen is the perfect size. In fact, if any other smartwatch company were to make another watch, this is the ultimate size to go with, and the Moto 360 is of course one of the most popular Android Wear smartwatches out there for a reason. Everything seems to work fine when it comes to OK Google, and some other things such as Wi-Fi also work. A downside to this particular smartwatch is that when I do leave Wi-Fi on, the battery life lasts about, 10 minutes or so. Okay, it's not that bad, but it is pretty bad. The final thing I have to complain about is, well, what I've been complaining about, the battery life. If someone could just figure out the perfect way to make it so this particular smartwatch lasts, a week maybe, 5 days, 4 days, heck 3 days, it would be amazing. I'm kind of tired of having to charge it every single night. It just adds to one more thing that I may forget about. Now, usability of the smartwatch. It helps me in some cases. I can track my steps, I can track, maybe I'm riding a bike or something, how much I exercise. If you're a health fanatic, then of course you might go with this, but then again, you might also go with a cheaper Fitbit. This is more for a person who is kind of trying to show off that they're an early adopter, they got a new smartwatch, or they just have a good passion for tech. Then those are the people who went and got Moto 360s. But I highly doubt that smartwatches will become a full-fledged thing, at least not until maybe 2018, 2019. That's when everyone's going to be like, hey, okay Google, warm up my car, and their Tesla will be warmed up by the time they enter it. Mark my word, that will happen, but it has not happened just yet. We're all sticking with our phones for now. The final thing I have to complain about is the complete useless apps that everyone is putting out. There's an app that lets you watch YouTube on your smartwatch, but most smartwatches don't even have speakers, so I don't know what the heck the point of that is. Also, you kind of need to be connected to your phone because the Wi-Fi reception on this particular smartwatch just isn't good enough to full-fledged stream a YouTube video. In fact, the screen is just not meant to even do that. Another thing that I have to complain about is sort of the apps that are on the smartwatch itself. They basically do certain things and then they don't do other things. I feel like there should be apps out there that do everything. There's a separate app for a ruler, there's a separate app for a pedometer, there's a separate app for how many steps you took, your health, what you need to eat, so on and so forth. And it kind of spams my home screen because I have all these applications that I have to uninstall on my phone, and they're pretty much useless on my phone and kind of useful on my watch, but at the same time, someone could just place them all into one application. So how do I feel about the smartwatch? I think it's cool, you get to show it off. I think its battery life needs a lot of work. I think Android Wear has a lot of potential, and I'm happy that Google decided to make this particular software, because sooner or later, with the Internet of Things and smart homes and all that, watches will become more important, and wearables will become even more important. I don't know if the smartwatch will be the leading wearable of all time. Maybe it'll be a headband, maybe it'll be something like Google Glass. Oh heavens, probably no, but who knows. We'll see what ends up happening, and I'd say I like my smartwatch, and I don't think I'll be getting another one. And Apple Watch fans who got the $20,000 gold Apple Watch, have fun getting the new one when it comes out this year. Hopefully Apple will have some type of upgrade policy. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.